All right, I'm going to start the live stream, but this game is going to start about probably 10 to 12 minutes late. They just got off the ice, and the Zamboni is just getting on the ice to clean it. So we're going to be delayed probably 12, 15 minutes. But I'll start the live stream so you know it's up and running. The Raleigh Raptors have traveled all the way from Raleigh to come play us this weekend. We have a game tonight, this afternoon, and then we play again the same team tomorrow morning. I'll be live streaming both games. These are non-league games. They have a pretty competitive program up in Raleigh, and I suspect this is going to be some pretty good hockey. Hopefully it's competitive, though, but we'll see. So, again, you got about 12, 15 minutes before the hockey actually starts. You can watch your Zamboni go back and forth and think about hockey. Okay, Zamboni's done. They haven't quite finished cleaning up around the Zamboni doors, and we have a referee. I don't see a second referee, but I see a referee. And Raleigh has emerged from the locker room. The Patriots have not come out of the locker room yet. This non-league game, I'm a little confused on the amount of time, how many periods they're going to play, how long for minor penalties, etc. So bear with me as we explore this together. Well, they still haven't closed the Zamboni door, and they got to get the nets out because the event before this game was not ice hockey, it was figure skating. So they removed the nets for figure skating, but now they got to get the nets back out there. So I see one net and one referee, and I think the other net's coming out here shortly. All right, so the Patriots have emerged from the locker room. Patriots are going to be the home team for this game, wearing white. Raleigh's wearing a blue jersey, dark blue with a little bit of light blue trim. And they still haven't got the second net out there yet. Oh, here it comes. Hopefully have more than one referee. All right, Zamboni doors are closing. Referee's setting up the other net now. They're going to start the warm-up here any second. All right, so they're going to start. All right, they're motioning for the teams to take the ice for the warm-up. And warm-up begins. I'm going to keep the camera pointed at the Patriots doing their warm-up. So we have some injuries on our squad. We're down to one goalie. And it looks like we got everybody else there. Although I didn't get a head count. And I see Zachary back out there. Zachary Luparello, he had an injury, so that's good. I don't see the other Zachary though. Zach Schumacher, I don't see him out there. So we got one Zach back, but we lost the Zach. And we're down a goalie. So down one skater, down one goalie. Otherwise, I think we got everybody here. Again, this is a non-league game, playing Raleigh Raptors. They came into town just for this game and tomorrow. I guess they're going to spend the night. About a 4-hour drive to get down to Raleigh from here. They don't want to make that to come for one game and go back. So we're going to play them twice. We're the home team for this game. I'm not sure about tomorrow's game, if it'll be we'll switch sides and play away and they'll be home or what. But we're home for this game. And this is our home ice on the NHL. Here at Prince William Ice Center. right, that horn's the end of the warm-up. Don't be collecting up the pucks here. I'll get you the starting lineup. I pretty much know who's in goal. It's Cole. That part I got figured out. All right, we got a second referee too. That's good. I don't know what he's doing over there. I guess there's a divot in the ice or something. Doing a little, building a snowman over there. I don't know what he's doing. Greasing up the puck. Okay, 15-minute periods. I think there's 3 of them. I think it's going to be 2 minutes for minor penalties, but we'll see once they put one on the board if any get assessed. Again, exhibition game. Raleigh Raptors is our competition. All right, they break from the bench. Starting lineup looks like Tyler Purdom, Chris and Braden on defense, Morgan and Sean, Cole in net. Okay, Morgan's taking the face off. Sean's on the far side. Tyler put him on the near side. Chris, Braden back on the fence. Cole in net. First period getting ready to start with a puck drop. And Patriots win the draw. Tyler lost the puck though. Now kicked ahead. Braden's got it, dumps it in. Loose puck goes into the near side corner. Raleigh's going to get there first, but got Sean over his tail. Raleigh flings it out towards the blue line. Held by back to Raleigh. Raleigh's going to send it up and out of the zone. It goes all the way down. It could be on net, or no, they wave the icing. Raleigh beat us to the puck, but taken away by Chris. Chris is going to send it up and not out. Handled by Raleigh at the top of the circle. They throw it in, bouncing puck in the slot now. Leaves it for a trailer, missed the net, goes into the corner. Picked up by Morgan, knocked down by Raleigh. Now Morgan put a hit on him. Picked up by Morgan again. He pushes it ahead, picked up by Raleigh. And they're trying to hold it in the zone. They do. Missed it out to the near side point. Takes a shot, goes off with Tyler Purdom. Goes on net. Gonna save. And Cole holds onto it. And that'll stop the clock. That puck rattled around there like a pinball. And Cole was all over it. And he stopped it. 14-12 to go. First period, no score. Defensive faceoff coming. Line change. Daniels on the far side. Trent. William Vaughn in the slot. Tyler Prey taking the draw, and William Velasquez straight back. We win the draw. William Velasquez got pressured by Raleigh. Gave up the puck in the slot now. They shoot, got knocked away by the defense. Picked up by William Vaughn. Sends out to the point. Handled by Raleigh. Raleigh takes a shot, goes up into the netting, and that'll stay in play, but it's going to result in an offensive faceoff. Clock stops, 14:01 to go. First period, no score. The line stays out there. Trent, William Velasco on defense. Daniel in the slot with William Velasco. Tyler Prey taking the draw. William Vaughn against the glass. Win the draw. Trent's got it. And pressure by Raleigh. Got smeared off the puck. He sent it out of the zone, going all the way down. It's a foot race. And it's going to be icing. Coming all the way back. 13:51 stoppage of play. First period. Icing's the call back into the defensive zone. Coach is going to let him skate another shift. Another puck drop. The line stays out there. Daniel and Trent now in the slot. William straight back. Tyler Prey taking a draw. William Vaughn against the boards. We won the draw, but William Vaughn getting tied up. Pokes it away. Now clears the zone. Got back checked, though, and lost the puck. Goes back in our zone. Handled by William Velasco. He lost his edge, but got enough on it to clear the zone and breaks that rush up. Collected by Raleigh, but here comes Tyler Prey on a forecheck. Chasing after the Raleigh defender. Skated away from him. And out to the blue line. And got behind our defense. It's a one-on-one. Trent's back there trying to put his brakes on. Shot on goal. Cole stops it, and that'll stop the clock. 13:22 to go, first period, no score. Line change coming for the Patriots. Nathan, Evan, Zach Lucarello, Chris, and Remy on defense. Zach Lucarello taking the face off. Remy straight back. Goes on net, and now picked up by Chris. Chris knocks it ahead out to the blue line. Handled by Raleigh, but pressured by Evan. Couldn't clear the zone. Now Evan gets taken down. This is offsides, I guess? I'm not sure. Offsides the call. 13-13 stoppage of play, first period. Blue line face-off. Zachary Lucarello taking the face-off. Nathan is center ice. Evan against the boards. Chris and Remy back on defense. We win the draw. Remy's got it. Sends it, brings it against the boards and skates it ahead, but lost it. Pushes it back towards the red line. Poked out by Evan, but loose puck at center ice. Picked up by Raleigh. Back checking. There's slowed him down, but lost his edge. Got behind our defense. Shoots. Knocked away by Cole. Puck pipes out to the far circle. Evan chips his zone and gets stood up there by Raleigh, and now Raleigh collects the puck in their defensive zone. Ethan on a forecheck. Got away from him, missed it out to the neutral ice, collected by Chris. Chris dumps in, delayed offsides. We get back. No, Lucarello had to get back. Here comes Evan. Back to, Raleigh's on a change over there. Remy tried to put a hit on him, but missed him. Drives towards the net, knocked away by Chris, and now picked up by Evan. Evan swatted at him, trying to clear it out, but now picked up by Nathan. Nathan brings it back in the defensive zone and getting pursued by a couple of Raleigh forecheckers. Threw that puck to Remy, but missed that pass, and now collected by Raleigh in their defensive zone. And rattling around, still in their zone. Sean's out there now pressuring the puck. Squeezed him off the puck and left it for Tyler Purdom. Tyler Purdom left it at the blue line. Now throws it into the zone, collected by Raleigh, but chasing after is Morgan. They clear the zone out to the tries. This is going to be icing. No, they waved the icing. Cole's going to play it. Picks up by Tyler Purdom. He couldn't clear it out. It hit the Raleigh player. And puck goes in now behind the net. Raleigh's there to collect it. They shovel it around the near side. They have it on the near side corner now. Put the brakes on, and they send it to the slot. Takes a shot, knocked away by Cole, and now picked up, stuck in the corner there. And I'm digging on it is Remy, and now Morgan chasing after it. Morgan getting tied up by Raleigh, though, and getting joined now by Tyler Purdom. Back to Remy. Remy sends it ahead. Missed that pass, though, back to Raleigh at the red line. They dump it back in. Got touched up right at the blue line by Morgan. Got behind him, though, and now drives him in the other side circle. Shoots, misses high, out towards the blue line. It's just coming off the bench. Raleigh tried to clear the zone, and Sean got a stick on that, knocked it away, but now pressuring the puck. Got behind us and left it out in center ice, collected by Morgan. Morgan lost his edge, though, and now he's getting pursued by him. Sends it over to Nate. Chopped down there. Could have been a high stick. No call. Picked up by Sean. Sean's by himself as we're changing. Made a move, left at the top of the circle. Now goes back for it. Collects it. Now dumps it in. He's going to go for a change. And here comes William Vaughn on a forecheck. He slowed that puck down, but it stayed in the zone. And now back towards the net, but picked up by Morgan. Morgan shoots. Rebound. Big rebound. Goes flying out to the other circle. Loose puck now collected by Morgan in the high slot. Poked out of there by Raleigh. And now we got Morgan collects the puck. Goes straight up in the air, bouncing towards the red line. And poke checked by their William Vaughn. And hits the Raleigh player as he's changing. So didn't want to play that. Missed that pass to Daniel, and the puck goes all the way down. Goalie's going to touch that up and leave it for the defender. Daniel's on a forecheck now. And poke checked it away, but now picked up again by Raleigh. Raleigh clears it over to the near side. They're going to skate out of the zone. Braden and William Blasco back on the fence here to try to slow him down. Left it for a trailer in the near side circle. He goes in deep with the puck, now getting tied up by Daniel, and now Tyler Prate. Comes out of there with the puck, though, drives towards the back of the net, puts the brakes on to get away from him, sends it to the slot, and now Cole seals the edge. And that'll stop the play at 10 minutes even to go. First period, no score. All right, more changes coming. Remy and Trent on defense. Daniel, Tyler Prate, and William Vaughn out there. Daniel and Trent are in the slot. Tyler Prate taking the face off William Vaughn against the glass. Remy straight back. We won the draw. Remy's got it. Sends it up towards the point. Held in. No, he couldn't hold it in. Here comes Tyler Prate, joined by Daniel. Poke check, though, as they enter the zone, and now loose puck at neutral ice. Banging on it, a couple of Patriots. Tyler Prate chasing after it. Gets the puck on it. Sends it to the slot. Knocked away by Raleigh's defenders. And they collect the puck. No, they lost the puck. William Vaughn put a hit on him. And now loose puck pops out. Daniel's got it. Throws it back into the circle area. And now swatting at it. Raleigh's come down with it. Going the other way. Got some speed on. And they enter the zone in the near side circle. Made a move into the slot. Shot. Goes straight up in the air. Knocked away. Picked up by Tyler Prate. And he fires it high off the glass and clears the zone. Now picked up by Raleigh at their blue line. And they send it across ice to get away from Sean's forecheck. Now they dump the puck in. They go for a change. Puck goes rattling around the board to the other side. Collected by Raleigh down there. And Trent's there to collect the puck, getting some pressure from the forechecker. Left it in the corner, though. And now getting joined by Raleigh. Comes out of there, shoots. It goes off the side of the net. Picked up by Raleigh in the corner, near side. And they skate into the slot area. Poke checked away, lost the puck, goes into the corner. Raleigh collects the puck against the far board, sends it into the slot. Knocked out of there to the high slot, but they hold the zone. And skate against the near side boards, chasing after Zach Luparello. Leaves it for another Raleigh player behind the net. Remy puts a hit on him, now picked up by Zachary Luparello. Sends it ahead for Nathan. Nathan sends it off the boards, now Zachary Luparello trying to clear out. And it does leave the zone, and it's delayed offsides. I don't understand that, but it hit the Raleigh player. It should have been offsides. But anyway, it goes back in our zone, picked up by Remy. Remy sends it across ice for Evan. Evan sends it ahead for Zach Luparello, loses the puck, goes in deep. Chases after, though. Raleigh comes down with it, skating ahead, coming the other way. Nathan trying to slow him down here in neutral ice. Whacked at him, but didn't slow him down. Got kicked away by Braden, and now lost the puck in the slot, picked up by Braden. Braden sends it up for Zachary Luparello, sends it in deep. Could be icing. And icing's the call, is going to come all the way back. 8:03 to go, first period, no score on the board. Back in the defensive zone, some more line changes. Braden, William Velasco on defense. Tyler Purdom, Sean, and Morgan out there. William Velasco, Sean are in the slot. Morgan taking the face off. Tyler's going to go to the slot too. Braden's back in kind of a corner area. Raleigh won the draw out to their point. And they dump it in, and Braden got a stick on that, lost it in the slot. Knocked out of there by Tyler Purdom, but picked up by Raleigh. Pressuring the puck with Sean. They got away from him, and now send it ahead. They find another player. They enter the zone, left it in the high slot area. And Sean back-checked it, though, and they kept it in the zone, though. They dump it in. Picked up by Raleigh in the corner. They send it through the slot, but there was nobody there. It got touched up by a Patriot, actually, out to the blue line. Over to the other circle. Bouncing puck, couldn't handle it. Now swats at a shot. William Velasquez down there to tie him up. And puck pops out. Collected by Sean. Sean sends it to Tyler Purdom. Lost the puck as he exited the zone, though. And now Raleigh getting some pressure on him, though. And keeping the pressure on. They send it over to the other side. Raleigh collects the puck in the far circle. And they send it up and out of the zone, but left it. And picked up by Tyler Purdom. He throws it on net. Goalie knocks it away, but picked up by, though goes back towards the corner. And now pressuring the puck is Morgan. Ties him up down there. And now Sean's got it. Has it on the backhand in the near side corner. Looking for a pass. Sends it out to Braden at the point. Braden back to Sean. Sean takes a shot. Goalie gave up a rebound, but knocked away by the defense against the boards. And now chasing after is Tyler Purdom. And now Morgan putting the pressure on the puck. Got it away from Morgan. Sends it over the near side. Lost the puck, though. And now here comes Tyler Purdom to pressure the puck. Comes out to the high slot. Handled by William Velasco. He shoots! And goalie, no rebound. Holds on to it. 6:43 to go. First period. No score. Line change coming. Tyler Prate, William Vaughn, Daniel. Back in defense, Trent and Chris. Tyler Prate taking a draw. William Vaughn's in the slot. Daniel against the glass. And Raleigh wins the draw. And they're skating out of the zone now. And they got an odd man rush forming. Chris is trying to chase it after him to catch up, slow him down. Drives him in behind the net. He still holds on to the puck, though. Chris chopping at it. It was in the near side circle, knocked away by Trent. Now back over to the other corner. Handled by Raleigh there. Raleigh sends it into the slot, but knocked away by Tyler Prate against the boards. Tyler Prate's going to skate back with it to get away from that forechecker. Sends it over to Trent. Trent's got to dig the puck off the board, and he does. Skates it up, and now cross ice to Daniel. Daniel's got to settle the puck. Split the defense, but lost it as he entered the zone. And now getting squeezed off the puck by Raleigh. Now chasing after Tyler Prate. Gets tied up with Raleigh. Raleigh player went down, but no call. Picked up by Tyler Prate. He gets smeared off the puck by Raleigh. Picked up by William Vaughn. Got on the backhand. Sends it out to the high slot, but nobody's there. And now we lost the zone. Chris is going to go collect this. We got to get regrouped. Sends it ahead for Daniel. Daniel missed that pass, and it's going to be icing. Coming all the way back. 5:50 stoppage play, first period, no score. Icing is the call, so it's going to come back in our defensive zone for a faceoff. New line. Looks like Braden and Remy, Evan, Nathan, and Zachary Luparello. Zachary's taking a draw. Everybody's in the slot except Braden. He's back in the corner. Raleigh wins the draw, settles the puck at the point. Tried to send it in, but Nathan got in the way. Now they dump it in. Loose puck behind the net. Picked up by Raleigh. Chasing after is Braden. Book checks him a little bit. And trying to collect the puck, but Braden goes down. Now comes out of there with the puck. Takes a shot. Cole gave up a rebound. Loose puck pops out. Cole got hit in the helmet or something. Picked up by Evan. Evan cleared the zone, and now kicked right back in collected by Braden. Braden's playing keep away from that forechecker and sends it over to cross ice to Evan. Evan's going to enter the zone, dumps it in. Loose puck now goes in deep. Zachary Luperello's down there, but so's a Raleigh player. They got to it first, knocked it out towards the blue line. Here they come to neutral ice. They send it across ice, missed that pass a bit, slowed him down. Remy's in his face, threw the puck between Remy's legs. We got a big collision in the... I don't know what happened there. Cole got knocked down by Chris. Rebound given, picked up by Nathan. Nathan's got some room. He's going to skate with it. And he's all by himself, though. Throws it on net. Goalie let it go. It's going to be icing. Clock stops, 4:54 to go. First period. We were trying to change there. I think he wanted to put it on net, but he missed. And results in an icing. Well, we got our change done. Chris and William Velasco out there on defense. Morgan, Sean, Tyler Purdom. Morgan taking the draw. Sean's against the boards. Tyler Purdom and Chris are in the slot. In the draw, William Velasco's got it. He's going to skate over to the near side. Sends it ahead for Tyler Purdom. Couldn't handle the pass. Held in by Raleigh. Shot goes, collected by Cole. He'll hold on to it, and that'll stop play. 4:46 to go, first period, no score. That line stays out there. Sean and Chris in the slot. Morgan taking the draw. Raleigh wins the draw, throws it, misses the net though, goes over the other side. Picked up by Raleigh against the boards, out to their point. And they're going to dump it back into the corner. Loose puck now. Chris is going to get there. He's going to shovel it. He's got some collisions there. Picked up by William Velasco. Hit the referee, I think. Picked up by Raleigh. And Raleigh's got it in the high slot. Now Tyler collects the puck and skates it high and throws it out of the zone. It's going to be icing unless it doesn't get there. Goalie's going to let it go. It's going to be icing. William Velasco almost got there from all the way from the defensive position. 4:21 to go, first period, no score. That line stays out there. Sean and Chris in the slot. Morgan taking the draw. Tyler put him against the glass. William Velasco straight back. Raleigh wins the draw out to the high slot area and throws it into the near side circle, getting some pressure from Tyler Purdom up to the point. They hold it there. They dump it in. It hit Tyler Purdom and held in at the high slot. Knocked off with Tyler Purdom's leg. Now he picks it up. Once off the Raleigh player, he collects the puck. Sends it across ice to the near side, and they're going to send it. Missed that pass, though, but they're onside. Chris is there, chops at it, throws it against the boards, knocked out of there by Tyler Purdom. Sean pressuring the puck. Now picked up by Tyler Purdom, who shovels it ahead into the defensive zone for Raleigh. And pressuring the puck, they send it ahead. Touched up by William Velasco. He's got pressure from Raleigh's forecheckers. Gave it over to Chris. Chris got some pressure. Now picked up by William Velasco. Lost the puck, though. Raleigh's got it in the slot. Made a move. Scores. 1-0 Raleigh, 3:41 to go, first period. We had turnover in the slot, resulted in an easy goal for Raleigh. Daniel, William Vaughn, Tyler Prate, Remy, and Trent on defense. Tyler Prate taking the face-off. William Vaughn on the near side, Daniel on the far side. And Raleigh won that draw. They dump it into our zone, chasing after it. Faked a shot, now throws a shot, goes high up in the air. Chopped at by Raleigh, baseball batted back towards their blue line. And now knocked back in deep by Daniel. It hung up on the boards. Now Remy's there, but he's going to take some pressure. He did. Send it ahead to Daniel. Daniel couldn't clear the zone. Back to Cole's going to hold on to it, and we're going to get a face-off. 3:19 to go, first period, 1-0 Raleigh. That line stays out there. Daniel, Trent in the slot. Tyler Prate taking the face-off. Remy straight back. William Vaughn against the glass. Patriots on the draw. Remy's got it. Sends it ahead and chopped at. Held in by a skater. And now still held in by, now knocked out. Picked up by Tyler Prate. Sends it across ice for Daniel. Daniel chasing after it. Now enters the zone. Shovels it towards Raleigh's defenders. They throw it back out to neutral ice. Collected by Trent at neutral ice. He sends it across ice for Remy. Remy crosses the red line, throws it in, got touched up by Raleigh's defense, and they fling it back out of the zone. Held up by neutral ice there, and now Raleigh got behind them. We got a one-on-one, and takes a shot. Big rebound. Rebound shot goes over the top of the net. Now loose puck in the near side corner, picked up by Tyler Prate. He's going to skate up, getting some back checking though. Poke checked away by Raleigh, and now loose puck in neutral ice, collected by William Vaughn. A little collision there with Tyler Prate. We're back on side. William Vaughn takes a shot, misses high to the right. Over to the other side, Daniel's down there. He took a hit, but he held and dumped it in a little deeper back to Raleigh's defense. Raleigh sends it blind, hit the referee, now collected again by Raleigh. And Daniel trying to pressure the puck, pops it around the near side. Raleigh's got the puck, skating out of the zone, coming hard, and enters the zone. Got past Remy, drives the near side, shoots! Rebound goes off the side of the back of the net. Now picked up by Braden, trying to clear the zone, but Raleigh holds it. Now held, and they offsides the call. It was close. 2:06 to go, first period, 1-0 Raleigh. I think this is going to result in a blue line face-off. Nathan Evans, Zachary Luparello, William Velasco, and Braden on defense. And Raleigh wins the draw. They missed that pass, though, and it's going all the way deep, but no one's forechecking. Here comes Nathan. And skating hard going the other way. It sends it ahead and clears, held in by William Velasco, but now, yeah, he holds it. And now we got 2-on-2. Sends it to Zachary. Couldn't handle the pass, though. Went off the skate. Zachary got smeared off the puck. Collected by William Velasco in the corner. He's looking for a pass. Brings it, knocks out, and now Evans back on defense with Braden. And here comes the 2-on-2. Braden poke checks it into the near side forward. Breaks up that rush. And now trying to dig the puck against the near side board. Joined by Evan and Zachary Luparello. Excuse me, Nathan. And getting tied up down there. Now, puck pops out. Goes back in the defensive zone. William Velasco goes on net. Cole's going to hold on to it. 1:20 to go, first period, 1-0 Raleigh. That line stays out there. Nathan, Evan, Zachary Luparello, Braden, and William Velasco. Zachary Luparello taking the face-off. Chopped down by William Velasco. Throws it out towards the blue line. Handled by Raleigh. They throw it in. Reckless Shays behind the net. Picked up by William Velasco. Puts the brakes on to get away from a forechecker. And skating it up the boards. Got past one defender. Now going through neutral ice. Made some moves. Enters the zone. Got behind the defense. Got smeared off the puck though. Lost his edge. Put the hit on him. And now out towards the red line. Takes a shot. Goes off the defender. Out towards the other corner. And now jumped back in by Remy. Loose puck and get picked up by Raleigh. Raleigh's going to push it back behind the net, and there's a Raleigh player there waiting for it. Here comes Evan on a forecheck. Evan got a stick on that, but lost his stick in the process. And now they fired around the boards, coming out towards the blue line, and now cleared out. Remy throws it back in. It's going to be a delayed offsides. We're back onside now. We're changing. And Nathan swatted at him, tried to slow him down there. And now they enter the zone. Drives into the slot area. Takes a shot, missed the net to the right. Goes over to the far corner. Collected by Raleigh. Raleigh got taken away by Sean on a back check. Here comes Sean. Sons it, missed that pass to Nathan. Was flat-footed. And now back to Remy. Remy tried to clear across the red line, but taken away by Raleigh. Raleigh's onside. He has it at the point. They throw the puck in, rattles around, goes into the far corner. Raleigh's there, but so is Nathan. And Nathan puts a hit on him, but Raleigh holds onto the puck. Out to the high slot area. He's going to step in the near side circle. Fakes his shot, and now lost his edge. And that'll be the end of the period. So after one period of play, the score is 1-0 Raleigh. First intermission begins now. That horn means the intermission is over. The second period is getting ready to start. We're going to be defending the right side of the screen for this period. I'll get you the starting lineup once they get out there. The score is 1-0 Raleigh at the end of the first period. All right, they break from the huddle. Starting line for the second period. Cole in net. Tyler Purdom, Morgan, Trent, Braden, and I think it's going to be Sean, but he hasn't. Yeah, okay, it's Sean. Okay. Trent and Braden on defense. Morgan, Tyler Purdom, Sean up front, pulling that. Second period getting ready to start. 15-minute periods in this exhibition game. Morgan taking the draw. Sean on the near side, Tyler Purdom on the far side. Patriots won the draw, but lost the puck as they entered the zone. Sean's got it, lost it. Comes into the near side. Sean's going to get there. Took a hit as he did, out to the point. Trent couldn't hold his own. It's a foot race. And going all the way down. I don't know why that wasn't icing, but he got all the way back behind the net. And goes off the back of the side of the net. Picked up by, smeared off the puck there. Now Sean's got it. Lost the puck and gave it to Morgan. Now held in by Raleigh, though, in the high slot area. And now picked up by Raleigh against the near side board. They leave it out to the near side circle. Made a move, got past one defender. Back behind the net, back. And in the near side corner, Raleigh's got it. They throw it back behind the net. Braden's down there to collect it. Fends it out to the point and held by Raleigh, but cleared out by Tyler Purdom. And now collected on the trail by Morgan. Morgan drives into the high slot area. Got poke checked away by Raleigh. Dumps it in, and now Sean's on a forecheck. They send it into the netting. Yeah, should have stopped play, and they did. Okay, 14:09 to go. Second period. Stoppage of play. That puck flew up into the netting above the boards. A little delayed whistle there from the referees. They were looking at each other like, did that hit the netting or what? Yeah, the referee at the far end of the ice called it. Okay, it's William Vaughn, Tyler Prey, Daniel. Back in defense is Chris and William Velasco. Tyler Prey taking the draw. William Vaughn in the slot. Daniel against the glass. Raleigh wins the draw. They bring it back behind the net. They fire it around the near side board. And out to the high slot area. They're going to clear the zone. Chris trying to slow him down. Got past Chris. Drives to the near side on the backhand. Shot on goal. Cole pinches it, holds onto it, and that'll stop play. 13:57 to go, second period. Score is 1-0 Raleigh. That line stays out there. William Vaughn and Chris in the slot. Tyler Prey taking the draw. William Velasco straight back, and Daniel against the glass. Raleigh wins the draw and throws it back in the corner. William Velasco's there to collect it. Sends it ahead for William Vaughn. Got smeared off the puck, though, and now Raleigh flings it back into the corner. Chris is there to collect it. Fires it on the boards to the near side. Daniel's there. Tried to clear it out, but Raleigh held his own. Goes to the near side circle. Sends it to the slot area. Shoots. Rebound given. Picked up by Tyler Prey. Picked up again by... And now Cole doesn't know where the puck is. No, he does. He held on to it. He spun around like it was behind him, but he held on to it. 13:31 to go. Second period. 1-0 Raleigh. Line changes coming for both teams. Remy, Braden on defense, Zachary Luparello, Nathan, and Evan. Nathan goes to the board. Zachary Luparello taking a draw. And Raleigh wins the draw and has it in the circle. It's bouncing in, shoots and scores. Raleigh goes up 2-0, 13:26, second period. Line stays out there. Nathan's going to take the face-off. Zachary Luparello goes to the far side. Evan on the near side. And Raleigh wins the draw. Evan's going to go collect the puck, though. He throws it in. Loose puck going in deep. Nathan's down there on a forecheck. Raleigh's going to get there first, but Nathan's all over him. Lost the puck, goes down behind the net. Here comes Zachary Luparello. Poked at it, but got past him. And now Nathan puts a hit on him, and now the puck's against the board. Comes into the slot area. Evan's going to chase it. Swatting at it, but Raleigh got there first. Now Zachary Luparello pressuring the puck. Nathan pressuring out bouncing towards neutralize, held in by a skate of Braden. He's chopping at it. Now pokes it in, now dumped in by Nathan, and puck goes behind their net. Here comes Evan on a forecheck. Got past Evan, made a move, sends it across ice to a Raleigh player at neutralize. They're going to enter the zone. Braden giving chase, brings it on a trail, shot on net, knocked away. We got a whistle. Got a hook on Remy. It's going to put us in a penalty kill. I'm confused. Remy went to the box for hooking, and that's the first penalty of the game. To kill this 2-minute penalty is Tyler Purdom, Sean, Trent, and William Velasco. 12:41 to go second period. Scores 2-0 Raleigh, and Raleigh's in a power play. Referees are, I think, they made it a 3-minute penalty. I don't know what's going on right now. They got a 3-minute penalty on the scoreboard. The referee's still talking it over with the parent who's operating the scoreboard. Now it's a minute. I think it's going to be a minute 30. Yeah, okay. Minute 30 penalty. Again, I didn't know what the rules are. Sometimes they do 2-minute penalties. Sometimes they do minute 30 penalties. This is a minute 30. All right. We won the draw. Sean throws it onto their bench. Heads up over there, fellas. It's going to stay in the zone, I think. Minute 26 left in the penalty kill. 12:37 left in the second period. Score is 2-0 Raleigh. Tyler Purdom taking the draw. Sean Trent in the slot. William Velasco back in the corner. Raleigh won that draw, and they can't hold the zone, though. And they're back to neutral ice. Pressuring the puck is Sean. And made a fake pass there. Now got past, and now they enter the zone. Left it in the slot area. Goes on Cole, and secondary shot missed the net, though. Out to the near side circle. Poked at by Sean. Sean got past the defense, and now gets interfered with. No call. And now picked up by Raleigh. Raleigh's got it in their defensive zone. Still power playing here. Sean's pressuring the puck. Chops at it. Goes out to neutral ice. Handled by William Velasco. He's going to just hit the Raleigh player. And he wanted to dump it in, but he got hit by the skater. And now Trent knocked it away. And we got shorthanded opportunity here for Sean going the other way. Joined by Tyler Purdom. Made a move, threw it in deep, rattles behind the net, picked up by Raleigh. Raleigh fingers it high off the glass, and Tyler Purdom swatting at it, now out to neutral ice. And Velasco trying to slow him down. Poke check to broke up that rush. Here comes Sean, shorthanded, 1-on-3, and getting tied up. Takes a shot, goalie gloves it. Off a rebound, went straight up in the air, and he grabbed it. Shorthanded opportunity there. 11:34 to go, second period. 23 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Patriots. Great effort there by Sean, shorthanded, 1-on-3. Got a solid shot on net. Daniel, Tyler Prate, Chris, and Braden out there to finish this kill. Tyler Prate taking the face-off. Shot goes on net. Goalie got knocked away by the defense, though. And now picked up to the near side. Chris trying to hold his own. Lost his edge, though. Got back up and kept it in, though. And now pressuring from behind there is Daniel. They got past him, going the other way. Missed that pass, and it's going all the way down. It's going to be icing. Coming all the way back. 11-17 stoppage of play. 6 seconds left in the penalty kill. We're back in our offensive zone, shorthanded. That line stays out there. Tyler Prate, Daniel, Braden, and Chris. Raleigh's making one more change here. Doing the draw. Braden wasn't paying attention. We lost the zone, and he throws it back in. It's going to be delayed offside, so we got to clear the zone. We do. Here comes Daniel on a forecheck. Back to full strength and pressuring the puck, and they send it. Got past our defense there, and now they enter neutral ice. William Vaughn pressuring the puck, handled by Tyler Prate, but lost the puck in neutral ice, and now skated past us and split the defense on the near side. He got tied up there by Braden and lost the puck as it went behind the net. Braden tying him up down there, now collected by Raleigh. Sends it through the slot. Picked up by Daniel. Knocked away by Raleigh, though, and now back to Braden. Braden airmails this down. It's going to be icing. Now picked up by Raleigh. Here comes Tyler Prate. Got past him. Out to neutral ice. Back to Chris into the defensive zone. He's got a Raleigh forechecker on his tail. He fires it on the boards to Braden. Braden's going to meet at the same time Raleigh does. And now collected by, it clears the zone, but Raleigh collects the puck very quickly, and they come back in the zone. Has it on a forehand now on the near side circle. Sends it to the slot. Intercepted by Daniel. Now picked up going the other way. We got a 1-on-2. Got behind one defender and gets tied up there. And now this puck goes up into the rafters, but stays in play. And now it's a 2-on-1 against Braden. They send it to the trailer. He slows the puck down, and now picked up by Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate sends it ahead for Daniel. Daniel sends it across ice to William Vaughn. William Vaughn takes a shot, but handled by Raleigh's defense. They send it up and out of the zone. It goes all the way down. It's going to be icing. No, they wave the icing. Picked up by William Velasco. And got some forecheckers in his face. Sends it ahead. Got touched up by Braden. Morgan just came off the bench. Tyler Purdom pressuring this puck. They send it all the way down. It's going to be icing. Coming all the way back. 9:37 to go. Second period, scores 2-0 Raleigh. I think the other one should have been an icing too, but referees let them play. All right, so we got a fresh line out there. William Velasco, Trent, Sean, Morgan, and Tyler Purdom. Sean's in the slot. Morgan taking the draw. Tyler Purdom against the glass. And Raleigh wins the draw by pressuring the puck with Tyler Purdom. Got taken away by Raleigh, and they're going to clear the zone. William Velasco swatting at it. Got past him, and now poke check. Loose puck goes. Cole knocked it away. Comes over the near side. Picked up by Raleigh. Raleigh's got it out to the point. They hold the zone. They send it across to the high slot area. Dragged it through into the slot. Shot knocked away by Cole. Loose puck against the far circle. Handled by Raleigh to the near side circle. Throws it on net, and now Cole's down trying to cover it, and we got a whistle. 9:10 to go, second period, 2-0 Raleigh. A little bit of a fracas down there in the crease. That line stays out there. Sean, Tyler, Trent in the slot. Morgan taking the draw. William Velasco in the corner. And we win the draw. Trent sends it back to William Velasco on the near side. Sends it ahead for Sean, flings it out of the zone. It could be icing if it gets there. No, they wave the icing. Now Tyler Purdom keeping some pressure on the puck. There's over the other boards. Raleigh flings it out. Trent couldn't hold the zone, and now chasing after William Velasco. Sends it back to neutralize. Trent's there, but Raleigh is two. And now Trent got past him. And Trent's going to bring it in the zone. Brings it up and has to get rid of it. Dumps it in. Sean's down there in a forecheck. They shoveled around by Raleigh. We're changing. Raleigh sends it up and trying to clear the zone. They do. They threw it all the way down. It's going to be icing. Coming all the way back. 8:35 to go. Second period. Icing's the call. Coming back in the defensive zone. Line changes for Raleigh, but Patriots made some changes too. Chris and Remy out there. Nathan, Zachary Luparello, and Evan. Nathan's going to take the face-off. Zach goes to the boards. Evan's in the slot. Raleigh won that draw, and they bring it out towards the near side, and coming out towards the blue line. Chris is trying to hold the zone. Loose puck and neutralized, collected by Zachary Luparello. Circles on it, goes back towards the center ice. Got past one defender, dumps it into the corner, chasing after here, and now lost the puck. Raleigh's got it. Swatting at it was Nathan trying to slow him down. Raleigh collects the puck, skating up towards exiting the zone, and now Zachary Luparello got tied up there, but no call, and now picked up by Raleigh, keeping it away, and now picked up by Chris here at neutral ice. Back to our defensive zone. Chris sends it across ice, missed that pass to Evan. It's going to be icing. Going to come all the way back. 7:52, stoppage of play, second period. Icing's the call. 2-0 Raleigh. And a defensive faceoff coming. That line stays out there. Chris, Remy, Zachary Luparello, Nathan, and Evan. Remy and Evan in the slot. Zachary Luparello back in the faceoff circle. Nathan against the glass. Raleigh won that draw. They bring it around the near side. And they're now in the corner. They have the puck. They go behind the net. They drop towards the net. Knocked away. Loose puck in the slot. Rattling around. Knocked out towards the far corner. They dumps it back in. And now clears the zone, but right back to Raleigh's defense. Raleigh collects it there at the red line. And they getting some pressure from Nathan. Comes into our zone. Picked it up by Remy. Remy trying to get away from that forechecker. Sends it ahead to a Raleigh player. And now Raleigh going the other way. They got behind our defense. Evan's going to try to skate back and slow him down. This puck's going to leave the zone. Picked up by Remy, but shovels it in for Zachary Luparello. Took a hit from behind. No call. Picked up, dumped in deep. And now here comes Remy on a forecheck as we're completing a change. And now they enter the zone. They have it on the side. Chris brings it into the slot area. Shoots. Rebound given. Knocked away by Chris. Over to Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate joined by Nathan on the near side. Tyler Prate lost his puck there. We're changing again. Left it takes a shot. Goalie gave up a big rebound, but collected by the defense. And now poke checking was Daniel out towards neutral ice. And here comes Raleigh getting into the zone. Got into the near side circle. Now behind the net. Looking for a pass. Takes it. Oh, what a save by Cole. Secondary shot there. Knocked out. And now William Vaughn getting tied up on the near side circle. Puck goes into the circle. Handled by Raleigh. Into the slot area. Picked up by no one. Goes in the corner. Tyler Prate's going to get it. He gets smeared off the puck, though, and now Raleigh collects it. Poke checked away by Remy, and now Remy shovels it ahead. Hit the referee, though, and stayed in the corner. Remy collects the puck again. Sends it out to the slot area to Tyler Prate. Knocked away by Raleigh, and now smeared off the puck by Remy. We got behind our fence, a two on none behind us because the defense was out by the high slot area, and that was easy goal for Raleigh. 6:10 to go, second period, 3-0 Raleigh. Raleigh's taking advantage of our mistakes in the slot area with our defense. We're being too aggressive, I think. All right, William Velasco out there now with Braden, Tyler Prate, Daniel, and William Vaughn on the far side. Raleigh takes a 3-0 lead there. Okay, we win the draw. Braden's got it, sends it ahead. Missed that pass to Daniel, though. Raleigh collects it in their defensive zone. Daniel's chasing after. Got past him. Now William Vaughn's going to pressure the puck. And he's keeping some pressure on. Got past William Vaughn. And now here he comes going the other way. And there's neutral ice. Daniel trying to slow him down. They get past us. And sends it in the slot. And lost it. And it goes into the far corner. And picked up again by Raleigh. And now William Vaughn puts a hit on him. Picked up by Tyler Prate. Leaves the zone, but picked up by Raleigh again. And now skating away from our defense. And now flicks it against the board, but chopped out by William Vaughn, but back to Raleigh. Raleigh collects it in the defensive zone. Daniel getting some pressure on the puck. And now Raleigh got past him. Back check, out towards neutral ice. William Velasco got behind him. Braden sends it out to William Velasco. William Velasco's got a little bit of a breakaway here. He's got to put some speed on. Drives towards the net. Got smeared off the puck. Hammered into the boards. I don't know, that wasn't a hooking or something. Tyler put a hit on. William Velasco's leaving it. Lost the zone. Sends it across ice. We got to get it reset. Braden dumps it in. 5:10 to go, second period, 3-0 Raleigh. And they dump it around to the other corner. And now Raleigh throws it high into the air. It's going to clear out to neutral ice. William Velasco is to poke check it. Now it got past Daniel, and now it's a loose puck in the slot area picked up by Raleigh. Now back to William Velasco, and leaves it for, you got Daniel and William Velasco entering the zone. Takes a shot from a mile out, goes to the bench on a change. Daniel stays in there to pressure the puck. Comes out to the blue line, handled temporarily by Morgan, but now they got a one-on-one against Trent. Takes a shot, knocked away by Cole. Goes on the near side. Raleigh's going to get there, and they getting tied up by Morgan, though. Now collected by Daniel. Daniel gets it over to Tyler Purdom, who got it out of the zone, but collected by Raleigh. And Raleigh's got it in there cross ice to the red line, and now they enter the zone. Poking at it was Remy. Got behind him, shoots, knocked away by Cole. Comes in on the near side. Raleigh leaves it behind the net. Tried to wrap it. Got hammered out of there by the fence. Comes out to the near side boards. Morgan's there. He's going to push it out to the blue line. Handled by Raleigh. Went off the Raleigh player, and they have to. Now picked up by Morgan. Morgan made a couple moves in traffic. Poke checked away by Raleigh. Now picked up by Tyler Purdom, who dumps it in. We're changing. Raleigh's going to collect the puck in their defensive zone. Here comes Sean on forecheck. They fired all the way down. This is going to be icing. Coming all the way back. 3:52 to go. Raleigh's doing some stretch passing, but they're not making the connection on the pass. It's resulting in icing. Evan, Sean, Zachary Luparello, Remy, and Trent on defense. Evan's in the slot. Sean taking the face-off. Zachary Luparello against the glass. Coach is mixing up the lines here a little bit. And Raleigh won that draw, but Patriots are battling for control of the puck. Comes out to the blue line. Handled now by Sean, and lost the puck. Now kicked out of there, but held in by Evan. Could have been offsides, but no call. Now they are calling offsides. And Evan consummated it by throwing it into the bench. Heads up over there, boys. 3:40 to go, second period. The score is 3-0 Raleigh. It's going to result in a blue line face-off. That line stays out there. Evan against the board. Zachary goes to center ice. Sean going to take the drop. Trent and Remy back on the fence. Raleigh won the draw. They bring it back in their defensive zone. They haven't gotten away, though, and now picked up by Sean. Sean drives towards the net, but he's got a lot of defense tied up all around. Goes out to the point to Trent. Trent takes a shot. Redirected, but missed the net. Comes into the near side, picked up by Sean on the near side circle. Sean drives into the high slot area. He sends it over to Remy. Remy takes a shot. Knocked away by Raleigh, but back out to the point. Handled by Sean. Sean's going to throw it in, but intercepted by Raleigh. Raleigh fires it all the way down. This is going to be icing. Going to come all the way back. 3:09 to go. Stoppage of plays. Second period. Icing's the call back in the defensive zone for Raleigh. We're making a line change. Chris and Braden on defense. Nathan, Tyler Prate, and William Vaughn. Nathan in the slot. Tyler Prate taking a face-off. William Vaughn against the glass. Raleigh wins the draw. They throw it on their own net. That was weird. Goalie covered it. Raleigh almost scored on themselves. All right, now Raleigh's making a line change. Nathan in the slot. Tyler Prate taking the draw. William Vaughn against the glass. Chris and Braden back on the fence. And we win the draw. William Vaughn gets it out to Braden at the point. Takes a shot. Knocked away by the goalie. Big rebound. Come over the near side. Out to the point. Chris holds the zone. Collects the puck, but in traffic, Raleigh kicked it out of there. Braden can't quite reach it. Now has to go back and fetch it. Has it on our defensive zone. Sends it across ice to Nathan. Nathan went off the Raleigh stick, and now back to Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate gets us in the zone. Has it in the far circle. Left it to the point for Braden. Braden getting back check. It goes into the slot, but lost the puck on Raleigh's got it. They send it out to the high slot. Handled by Nathan. Flicks it into William Vaughn took a shot off that bouncing puck, but now picked up by Raleigh. Raleigh's got it. They send it all the way down. It's not going to get there for icing. Cole's going to indicate icing, though. Icing's a call coming all the way back. 2:23 to go, second period. Icing's the call coming all the way back. 3-0 Raleigh. We're going to make some changes. Changing out the defense. So William Vaughn and Remy are out there now. William Velasco and Remy out there. William Vaughn's in the slot. Tyler Prate's going to take the face-off. Nathan goes kind of the top of the circle on the near side. Win the draw. Nathan's got to be taken away by Raleigh. And Raleigh carries the puck out of the zone. They throw it down. Cole's going to knock it into the corner. Picked up by Remy, sends it over to William Velasco. William Velasco is going to send it, hit off the Raleigh player, though. William Velasco tried to backhand it up and out, but held in by Raleigh. And Raleigh's going to skate back towards the point. Out to the, missed that pass, and they leave the zone. Here comes William Vaughn on a forecheck, but got away from him. William Vaughn's keeping some pressure on. Goes cross ice, back in the defensive zone. Remy's down there. He's going to collect the puck and brings it now behind the net. And it's going to skate out towards the slot area. Sends it ahead, missed that pass. It's going to be icing. Coming all the way back. 1:39 stoppage of play, second period. Icing's the call. Coming back in the defensive zone. Score is 3-0 Raleigh. William Velasco, Remy on defense. Tyler Purdom, Morgan, and Daniel. Morgan taking the faceoff. Tyler Purdom and Remy are in the slot. Daniel's against the glass. William Velasco back in the corner. We win the draw. William Velasco sends it ahead for Daniel. Daniel sends it over to Tyler Purdom. He's going to break out and takes it, throws it on net. Bouncing goalie is going to just hold on to it. And that'll stop play. 1:29 to go, second period. That line's going to stay out there. Daniel goes to the slot. Morgan taking the face off. Tyler Purdom against the boards. William Velasco and Remy back on defense. Raleigh wins the draw. They bring it back behind their net. Daniel chasing after. Got a stick on that, but Raleigh collected the puck. They send it up, flying through the air. William Velasco got behind William Velasco. And Remy's back there in a 2-on-1. Left it for a trailer. Couldn't handle the pass. And now Raleigh's got it. They threw it off one of our defenders and out to the blue line. Raleigh sends it across ice, trying to get a one-timer over there to far circle. He winds up, shoots, misses the net high, picked up by William Velasco. He's going to skate it up the board and looking to skate it out of the zone. He does, taken away by Raleigh as he exited the zone, though. And now Raleigh's got it in the defensive zone and getting regrouped here. And missed that pass, and over the near side, Raleigh got it back to William Velasco. William Velasco sends it across to Remy. Remy sends it ahead for Tyler Purdom, who dumps it in. Could be icing, ain't going to get there, though. Here comes Morgan on a forecheck. Daniel on the near side, also pressuring the puck. And stuck down there. Puck pops out, picked up by Raleigh. Raleigh's got it in the far corner. They're skating it up the boards. They send it across ice, chopped at. William Velasco got it clear, and now dumps it in. Loose puck goes in deep now. Chasing after is Sean on a forecheck. Raleigh got there, and they shoveled it around the near side. Daniel's there, got past him, and now Daniel's tying him up. Out to William Velasco at the point. They clear the zone. Chopping at it was Zachary Luparello. Over to Sean. Sean trying to get past Raleigh. Couldn't, and now Raleigh's back on side. They have it in the far circle. They're changing. Throws this puck in deep. William Velasco collects it, puts the brakes on, sends it back to Zachary Luparello, back to Daniel. Got taken away by Raleigh. They shoot! Blockered away by Cole. Loose puck behind the net. Stood up there by Remy. Now, end of the period. After 2 periods of play, the score is 3-0 Raleigh. Second intermission begins now. All right, that horn is the end of the intermission. Third period getting ready to start. We're going to be defending the left side of the screen for this period. Cole's in net. Braden and Trent on defense. Evan, Zachary Luparello, and Sean. Evan on the far side. Sean's going to take the face-off. Zachary comes to the near side. Braden and Trent back on defense. Third period starting now. And Patriots win the draw. Zachary's got it, dumps it in. Loose puck now goes into the corner. Zachary got smeared off the puck. Raleigh gets away with a lot of interference calls and no calls. And picked up now by Sean. Sean dumps it back in deep. And here comes Zachary Luparello on a forecheck. And now around the near side corner. Raleigh sends it, puts the brakes on to get away from Sean. Sean chasing after, though. He's not giving up. And they clear the zone. And Trent's in the way. He throws it ahead, but chopped down by Raleigh. And now takes him into the zone. Loose puck going to get picked up by Sean. Sean fires it on the boards on the near side. Couldn't make that pass, though. Raleigh's going to hold the zone. No, they couldn't. It comes out of the zone. Raleigh's going to collect it at neutral ice. They got to get back on side, and they dump it in. And Cole's got to play that. He lets it go, picked up by Braden. Braden's got it now. They're changing. Over to here to Evan. Evan lost the puck, though, and couldn't clear the zone. Now, Raleigh sends it to the slot. Shoots. Cole holds on to it. And that'll stop the clock. 14:03 to go, third period. 3-0 Raleigh. We're changing. Chris and William Velasco on defense. Tyler Prate, Nathan, and William Vaughn. Chris and Nathan in the slot. Tyler Prate taking the face-off. William Vaughn against the glass. William Velasco straight back. Raleigh won that draw. They bring it out to their point. Taken away by Tyler Prate, though, and he's got a two-on-one for me. Got poke checked away, though, and puts us offside. Here comes Raleigh going the other way in a 2-on-2. Poke checked away by William, and he gets taken out. And now Raleigh held his zone, though, and now lost it in the corner. Here comes Chris. Chris kicks it around the boards. Coming over the near side, picked up by Raleigh. Chris going to put a hit on him, and goes into the corner. See, that was Tyler Prate put a hit on him. And puck's momentum of the puck's taking it towards the blue line. And now out of the zone. William Vaughn collects it, but now Raleigh's going to take it away from him, and they send it to get away from the forecheck. They send it back towards the blue line. Raleigh's got it. Send it over the near side. And Raleigh sends it out, but now picked up by William Velasco. We got to get back on side. Offside's the call. 13-19, third period. 3-0 Raleigh. And I think this is going to be a blue line face-off. Chris, William Velasco on defense. Tyler Purdom, Daniel, Morgan. Morgan taking the draw. Daniel's at center ice. Tyler Purdom against the board. Chris and William Velasco back on defense. Raleigh wins the draw. Chasing after it is Daniel. He got past him. Now Chris trying to slow him down. Got past Chris. Drives towards the net. Shoots and misses high over the top. Comes over the near side. Picked up by Raleigh at the point. Into the near side corner. Sends it into the slot. And poke checked away by the Patriots. And now trying to hold the zone. Raleigh keeps it in. And they drive into the near side circle. Now into the high slot area. Throws it towards Chris. Chris knocked away. Daniel fires it in deep. Now loose behind the net. William Velasco's there. They're going to play keep away from that Raleigh player. Got smeared off the puck. Now Morgan puts a hit on him. Puck stuck in there deep. And there are 4 players digging on it. Now they got out of there by Morgan. Morgan comes down. It goes to the other corner. And throws it ahead for Tyler Purdom. Tyler Purdom's going to try to split the defense. Knocked away by... We got to get back onside. We're offside. Delayed offside's the call. Morgan clears out, and now we're back onside. Morgan's going to the bench for a change, and here comes Raleigh. Poke checked away, though, by Patriots. Here comes Tyler Purdom. Sends it ahead for Daniel. Daniel couldn't handle the pass. Picked up by Raleigh again. Daniel keeping some pressure on this puck, though. Raleigh playing keep away from him. And now skating hard, coming up through neutral ice. The end of the zone, into the high slot area. Winds up, takes a shot, blocked it into the far corner. Picked up by Remy. Remy shovels it over to the other side. Sean's over there, missed that hit, and I left it for, cleared the zone, but now collected by Raleigh at neutral ice. Here comes Zachary Luparello, and now Remy has got to get back in here to slow him down. Drives him in the near side circle, takes a shot, knocked away by Colt. Evan got a stick on that, left it in the far circle for Raleigh. Raleigh takes another shot, rebound given, goes into the far corner. Raleigh collects the puck, and they drive towards behind the net into the near side. Here comes Remy to try to slow him down. Out to the point, handled there by Raleigh. Raleigh keeping away from Sean. Sean pressuring him, though. And Sean lost his edge into the near side. Now picked up by Remy. Remy sending it back, getting tied up down there. Now, and still tied up. Players going down left and right. Sean trying to collect the puck. Now he does. And cleared the zone, and now gets hit from behind. No call. Referees are not calling any penalties here. Raleigh's getting very physical, and it's going to result in somebody getting hurt, I think. It's just an exhibition game, guys. Okay, Raleigh's onside in the far blue line. It hits Zachary, now picked up by Evan. Evan clears the zone, picked up now by, tied up by Raleigh, and now Sean goes and collects the puck. We're back onside. We've got a delayed penalty coming on Raleigh, I think. No, icing's the call. Slash on Raleigh, so there's going to be a power play coming up for the Patriots. 10:53 to go. It took a long time for the referees to call that penalty. No one raised their hand. In fact, Cole was just getting off the net right at the end of all that. Daniel's out there. Morgan. I think it's Morgan. Yeah, Morgan's against the glass. Zachary Luparello, Remy, and William Velasco, the penalty special teams here. And Raleigh won the draw, and they're going to get a shorthanded opportunity here. They just skated right past us. Missed the net on that shot, though. That was wide open. And now picked up by Morgan, lost his edge. Here comes Morgan in a 3-on-3 as we're on power play. Enters the zone. Left it at the point for Daniel. Daniel leaves it at the high slot for William Velasco. Takes a shot. Goalie holds onto it. And that'll stop the clock. 10:29 to go. Third period. 1:06 to go in the Patriot power play. And now the second specialty team gets out there. Tyler Purdom, Tyler Prate, Sean, Nathan, and Braden. Tyler Prate's going to take the face-off. Tyler Purdom's in the slot. Sean's against the glass. Braden and Nathan back on defense. Raleigh wins the draw. They bring it back on the fire around to the blue line. And Braden there, he holds his own. Sends it back into Tyler Purdom. Intercepted by Raleigh. Raleigh fires it all the way down. This is going to be played by Cole. Cole's going to send it to Nathan. Nathan's got a forechecker on his face. Sends it ahead for Braden. Braden touched it up, so no icing. But picked up by Raleigh in their defensive zone. And they send it all the way down again. And Cole's going to come out of the net to play this again. Got to get rid of it. Sends it out to Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate sends it ahead for Sean. Sean's got some speed on. There's his own. Split the defense, but getting tied up. Lost it in the slot. Picked up by Raleigh. Raleigh fires it all the way back down again. Cole's going to play this. And looking for a pass. Raleigh's making some changes. Send it ahead, but Raleigh's going to intercept this. Puck goes up in the air. Braden's got a paw at it. Throws it over to Nathan. Nathan sends it intercepted by Raleigh. Raleigh shorthanded. He's going to enter the zone. Takes a shot. Missed the net. It was just a dump in. And now Sean's going to go collect the puck. We can't even get out of our defensive zone on our power play here. All right, Sean's going to go the other way. Getting chased by Raleigh. Got past one defender. Enters the zone. Puts the brakes on. Left it for Tyler Purdom. Try to throw it towards the net. Intercepted by Raleigh. Raleigh's back. And they throw it on net. Cole's going to cover this. And that'll stop the clock. 9:15. The player came out of the penalty box behind our defense, but he missed the pass. So it went all the way down to Cole. That was fortunate because he would have had an easy breakaway. William Velasco, Chris on defense. William Vaughn, Morgan, Daniel. And Raleigh wins the draw. Pressuring the puck. Redirected, missed the net to the right. Comes over the near side. Raleigh's going to collect it, but getting some pressure from Chris and William Vaughn. And now Morgan. And just moving into the slot area. William Velasco got a stick on it. And now picked up and clears the zone. It's going to be icing. They come all the way back. 8:53 stoppage of play. Third period, 3-0 Raleigh. Icing's the call back in our defensive zone. That line's going to stay out there. Daniel against the glass. Morgan taking the draw. William Vaughn in the slot with Chris. William Velasco in the corner. Patriots won the draw. William Velasco's got it. Went straight up in the air, though. And now out to the high slot area. Handled by Raleigh. Raleigh sends it into the near side corner. And Chris is there. Got knocked into the corner. Getting tied up by Raleigh. And now Morgan. And now William Vaughn. And puck pops out to the high circle, near side circle. William Velasco laid down and take away the pass there, and it was effective because shot went on goal and Cole had an easy save. And now Raleigh's got it in the far corner. And William Velasco's battling for it. Takes it away. Sends it out for Daniel, but he slowed down, so we got to slow down as well. Whiffed on a shot attempt. Daniel got knocked away, and back out to William Vaughn. And Daniel went down over to Morgan. Morgan's going to fake a shot at the point. Goes into the slot area. Sends it into Daniel. Daniel back to Morgan at the point. This is a weird lineup. Takes a shot, goes off of Raleigh. Takes another shot, picked up by William Vaughn, but taken away by Raleigh. Raleigh sends it around the near side boards, and now they're going to skate up. Morgan trying to slow him down, whacks at him, but missed that. And now over to Chris. Chris got past one Raleigh player. Now dumps it in, but hit the Raleigh skater. And now here comes Raleigh going the other way as we're changing. Chris banged it away. Loose puck comes against the near side board. Daniel's got it. Shovels it over to Remy. Remy threw it off the back of Luparello. Luparello threw it into the zone, getting stood up by... There's no interference being called by Raleigh. We don't even have the puck, and they're getting in our way. Now picked up by Nathan, but we're offside, and so Raleigh collects the puck, and they get back onside, trying to split our defense. They bring it over to the other circle, and they're going to let their defense get into the zone. They send it against the far boards. Trent's there poking at it. Now picked up by Nathan. Nathan clears the zone. Raleigh's got to get back onside. They collect the puck, and they get past our defense. Drives into the far circle, and now towards the net. Kept on hold of the puck, though. Drives out to the near side circle. Skates out to the point. Now the high slot area. And into the slot. And poke checked away, though, by back over to the other circle. He shoots! Knocked away by Cole. Picked up by Trent. Dumps it into the corner. And Raleigh's going to get there first. They send it back in deep. Zachary Luparello to collect the puck behind our net. Sends it over to Trent. Missed that pass, though, against the board. Raleigh's there to collect it. They fired around the near side. And it's coming, Remy's going to get there. Remy sends it up and out of the zone. Touched up by Evan as it left, but now collected by Raleigh. Evan on a forecheck, chasing after, and now so is Zachary Luparello. They send it past him. It's going to be icing. Missed that pass. 6:28, stoppage of play, third period, 3-0 Raleigh. And it's going to go all the way back down to an offensive faceoff. 4 line changes coming. Tyler Prate, Tyler Purdom, Sean, Braden, and William Velasco. Tyler Prate taking the faceoff. Sean's in the slot. Tyler Purdom against the boards. Win the draw. Braden's got it. Takes a shot. Oh, got redirected, but the goalie held on to it. It went right into the goalie's glove on the redirect. Same lineup. Tyler Prate taking the faceoff. Raleigh won the draw. They bring it back behind the net, but Tyler Prate was pressuring the puck. Raleigh's got it in the far corner now. Tyler Prate getting in his way. Got past him, coming the other way. William Velasquez trying to slow him down. They enter the zone, left it in the high slot, and now taken away on a poke check. Sean sends it out, but collected by Raleigh. Raleigh gets away from Tyler Prate, and they got over to the near side board. Raleigh's going to skate it back in their defensive zone. Tyler Purdom going to pressure this puck a bit. They skate it back in even deeper. Tyler Purdom keeping some pressure there. Over to the near side, playing keep away, back in the far corner. And here comes Tyler Prate to pressure this puck. Got past him, put the brakes on. Tyler Prate keeps the pressure on though. And now ties them up, and the puck popped out, and Raleigh didn't know where it was. They sent it over to the other corner. Playing keep away, they send it up and back to neutral ice. And they send it over the near side. They're onside. Braden's there, going to meet him. And Raleigh held his own. Into the slot area, taken away by Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate joined by Tyler Purdom going to the bench for a change. Tyler Prate takes a shot on net from a mile out. Goalie knocked it into the corner, picked up by Raleigh's defense. Pressuring the puck there with Sean. Now here comes William Vaughn. They airmail this all the way down. Batted by Braden. And now we got a whistle. Hand pass is the call. That probably hurt Braden's hand. 5:14 to go. I think it's going to... That's a blue line face-off. 3-0 Raleigh. Morgan, Daniel, William Vaughn, back in the bench, Trent, and Remy. Raleigh won the draw. They drive into our zone. Picked up there. Trent's got it. Sends it ahead. Missed that pass to Daniel, though. Picked up by Raleigh in their defensive zone. Raleigh playing keep away from us. We got 3-4 checkers down there, and Raleigh's just playing keep away. Got a stick on that, though, and now loose puck collected again by Raleigh in their defensive zone. And now they get out. And in the high slot area, they split our defense. Got behind us. Shoots, misses high over the top, goes into the corner. And now Raleigh dumps it in deep. Raleigh controls the puck in the corner. And sends it to the slot area. Throws it out. Cole got an amazing save on that. Picked up by Morgan. Morgan made a move into the slot and fired it over to Daniel. Daniel settles the puck. Sends to send it back to Trent and couldn't handle the pass. Now Raleigh enters the zone. Trent smeared him into the boards. Raleigh takes a shot, missed the net to the right. Comes over to Daniel. Daniel's got to settle a bouncy puck. Brings it back into the slot area. And getting back checked by Raleigh. Now over to William Vaughn. William Vaughn sends it ahead for Morgan. Morgan dumps it in and goes for a change. Puck comes right around the near side as we're completing that change. Remy's out there pressuring the puck. Got past Remy, going the other way. Here comes Raleigh. They enter neutral ice. They send it up into the high slot area, into the zone. Split the defense, left it for a trailer. Rebound knocked out into the near side corner and picked up by exactly what we got folded in half there. And now picked up by Nathan, clears the zone, but not enough to get an icing call. Here comes Evan on a forecheck. Got past Evan. Back to the blue line, entering neutral ice. Here comes Raleigh, gets into the zone. Swatting at it was Daniel. Got past him, lost the puck, but got it behind the net again. Chris poking at it. Got past Chris now, tied up by Zachary Luparello, and now Daniel. Puck goes in the corner, handled by Remy, got a stick on it, but it's being held down there by the... Now they're getting tied up in the corner. Puck's still stuck in there. Remy shoveled it ahead for Nathan. Nathan puts a forehand on it. Whiffs on a pass, though. And now we got a whistle coming. It's a delayed penalty on Raleigh. Nathan's just trying to get more time here, and Raleigh's got to touch this to consummate the penalty. William Velasquez got to dig it out of there. And now touched up by Patriots. Are still got the extra man advantage here. Chris is going to enter the zone, throws it off the... And now it's going to get touched up and consummate the penalty. They got the door open to the other rink, and they're sounding the air horn. I didn't see what the penalty was. I wish they would close that door. That horn is super loud. Patriots in a power play with 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third period. Wow, that horn is so loud. The door is closed and I can still hear it. All right, I guess we got a timeout. I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't look like a timeout, but no one's... I might have missed something. I guess it was a timeout. It was a weird timeout, though. Okay, here comes the power play unit. Tyler Prate, Tyler Purdom, Sean, Braden and Nathan. Oh, we have a player in the penalty box. Daniel's in there. I don't know what that's all about. There's that penalty is not even on the board. Daniel's in the box with no penalty on the board. I think he's going to sit the rest of the game out. And now we got another player from Raleigh going in the box. There must have been some fracas that I didn't see. Raleigh's got 2 players in the box, but only 1 penalty on the board. Raleigh won that draw, but taken away by Tyler Purdom. Lost the puck on a poke check by Raleigh. Tyler Purdom's got it at the point. Looking for pass. Sends it to Nathan in the high slot. Nathan, missed that pass. Goes against the boards. Picked up by Sean. Sean's over to Nathan. Nathan lines up, takes a shot, goes off the Raleigh player. Now smeared off the puck. Nathan recollects the puck. Brings it out to the point. And now leaves it for Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate back to Nathan for a one-timer. Goes off for Raleigh. And now poke checked away by Nathan again. Raleigh got it all the way up and down. And Cole's got to do something with this. Nice poke check there by Cole. And now here comes Sean going the other way. Got to get, what a bad, he had passed behind him. And now we're in the zone, but that was an unfortunate turn of events. Now picked up by Braden. Braden sends it to Nathan. Nathan sends it across, got touched up by Raleigh. Here comes Raleigh on a shorthanded opportunity. Braden got in the way, knocked it away. Braden collects the puck now, puts it on the backhand. And he's going to play keep away from that forechecker. Picked up by Braden. Braden sends it ahead for Sean. Sean's going to make a move in the neutral ice, enters the zone. Onside now, but lost the puck as he did. Got a big hit there. Now picked up by William Vaughn. Took a shot. Rebound given. Picked up by Sean again. Take another shot. Goes off the defense. Picked up by William Velasco. 12 seconds left in the Patriot power play. Drives in close. Takes a shot. Missed it at the left. There's nobody out there. Got another penalty coming. And it's another, we're going to go into a 5-on-3 here. Maybe not because we're running out of time. Picked up by William Velasco. He made a move. Lost the puck, but now he enters the zone. They're back to 5-on-5 hockey. And now they touch the puck, so we have a power play. 1:12 to go, third period. The score is 3-0 Raleigh, but we're going to get another power play. It's, I didn't see the hand signal. Daniel's out of the box now. The kid is being ejected, or he's injured. I can't tell. One of the two. I think he's injured. He's not getting ejected. He's being injured. But he went to the box, but then the referee sent him. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he got ejected or just injured. All right, Raleigh won that draw. They fling it out to the point, held in by William Velasco, and he's going to bring it up the board. And now getting chopped at, but now loses the puck in deep. Pursues after it, lost it again, comes over the near side and collects it. Brings it out to, missed that pass out to the point. Remy's got to go fetch it. Sends it over to Morgan. Morgan back to William Velasco. William Velasco got past the Raleigh defender, now enters the zone. Puts it in the high slot, lost the puck, goes in deep to chase after it. Raleigh is interfering with us all the way, and we're not getting any calls. Morgan whiffs on a shot attempt there, now dumps it in. William Velasco's down deep. There's only 40 seconds left to go. One-timer there for Zach. Sends it in the slot. Morgan takes a shot. Misses high over the top on a one-timer. Daniel collects the puck. Sends it into the slot. Intercepted by Raleigh. Raleigh airmails it up and out of the zone. Remy collected it. Dumps it back in, but we're offside. We're back onside now. 23 seconds left in the period clock. And chopped at. And shorthanded opportunity here for Raleigh. Takes a shot. Goes off of Remy. Loose puck in the slot area. Now picked up by Zachary Luparello. Sends it over to William Velasco. 10 seconds left. Takes a shot. Knocked away by the goalie. Picked up by Zachary Luparello. Takes a shot. Goes off the defense. And loose puck goes into the far boards. Raleigh shovels it down, and that will be the end of the game. Final score, 3-0 Raleigh. 34 shots on goal for Raleigh, 16 for Patriots, and the scoreboard shows that same result. We're going to play this team again tomorrow morning. I will be live streaming that game too. No more hockey tonight. We did get a player that left the ice right at the end. I don't know if he got ejected or he just was injured. He was in the box and he got taken out of the box and sent to the bench, to the locker room. I didn't catch his number, but it's on video, so you can go back and look at that. Okay, that's it. No more hockey tonight. I'll see you tomorrow morning with a live stream.